Hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to the Lemurian Vampire. In the last episode, we saw that Zubiri Kara was imprisoned by the villagers of the commune. He had been encouraging Tissa, the latest sentinel, to take the fight to the Tower Dweller, and then tragically Tissa got murdered by the Tower Dweller. It was all very, very sad, or at least that's what the villagers think happened. We know that Lavu Mata was actually the one who killed Tissa. She is up to her neck in all of this. It seems that Lavu might be manipulating things from behind the scenes, so I am very intrigued as to how all of this is gonna end. So let's jump into the final case. The less than amicable departure of two explorers. Okay. A damaged stone pillar. That looks like a little bag to me, so let's see what's up here. Ooh, hello. Oberon, what the blazes is going on here? You have more powers than mind reading. He can read minds? Excuse me? Bags filled with golden coins and gems. Oh my god. Well, this makes me feel nostalgic. January 5th, 1742. Both parties agree to these terms for the expedition to Monkey Paw Island. Albert Cloudsley has rights to 2/3 of all valuables for funding the expedition. Oberon Geller has rights to 1/3 of all valuables and any golden statues found for providing the map to the expedition site. Dr. Oberon Geller and Esquire Albert Cloudsley, yes. His tobacco and a pipe. Ha! It works! It is amazing! Do not dare follow us unless you want to witness more of my deadly powers. Albert, we are leaving. So this is in Lemurian. This is in English, this is in Lemurian. We were in the Spider of Lanka, they explained, that different scripts mean that it's in different languages. A bag filled with golden coins and gems. Oh, I can't remember which one this was. This obviously isn't the aging one. Given that he's saying, unless you want to witness more of my deadly powers, and Albert was saying, oh, you have more powers than mind reading, clearly something has been destroyed here. I think it's pretty safe to say that whatever this means, it's responsible for the destruction of this. Yep, January 5th, 1742, both parties agreed to these terms for the expedition to Monkey Paw Island. I don't think we need to reread this. Just click. Yeah, it's the same as the other letter. A surgical kit, a loaded pistol. A destroyed stone bridge. Zubiri, he would have killed me if it were not for you. I will be forever in your debt. I may have paid dearly for that decision. What I have given him is the most dangerous device I know of. A wooden cube that consists of 2 parts. 1 part of a wooden cube. So you're in a promise with someone. How dare you lay your hands on one of us? If I find you, I will kill you and take back what you stole. Get back, they may still attack us. Just let them leave. The most important thing is that nobody was hurt. We will deal with Lavu later. No, stop him. You have no idea what you have done. I would have dealt with them. We could have continued to preserve our way of life with me as your protector. Beads that consist of colourful ornaments. Yeah. And 1 part of a wooden cube. So is this... Yeah, okay, so Zubiri's in a promise with Lavu. The hell is this? I'ma just leave that be. I note that they're all wearing garlands. Zubiri isn't. And neither is this one at the back. Oh, Jayan, hey. Geller, you have no honor. We saved your life, and this is how you repay us. May those stolen riches be the ruin of you. Stone spear, and wooden cube. So yeah, Yeah, Jayan and Zubiri don't have garlands, but everyone else... What is this? What is it? Okay. Yeah, that leads... Only two incidents to check out. Let's just... Okay, so that leads around. I'm pretty sure that this is, at least how it's looked to me is that there's only one entrance and exit to the inner part. Monkey Paw Island, it is a circle of rocks, and this is the only way to get in or out. Okay. I find this interesting because this looks like a bag to me, and it's got yellow flowers. And Lavu's the only one with yellow flowers. Okay, let's have a look-see. Oh! Nagana Bryn Gadbol Bazur, Tagana Bryn Gadbol Bazur, Nagana Bryn Gadbol Bazur, Tagana Bringad Bulbazur, Nagana Bringad Bulbazur, Tagana Bringad Bulbazur, Biprom, Tagana Tresno. So, that was the incantation, wasn't it? One second, let's... Back to here. And we want you. Yet Nagana Bringad Bulbazur. This was the incantation they were saying. Okay. Yeah, it's all Nagana Tagana, and then... This was where, From the little cutscene we were shown before, this is where Zubiri was being kept, so... Either they let him out or someone released him. Okay. Again, blue means that it's empty. So this... It's a robot. That's why it just kind of stood there, and why it would be able to move a little lever. And... That's its arm. Okay, so this is... They're celebrating the death of Tower Dweller. They're celebrating the death of it. Because yet, look. So they've damaged it. And then, presumably, they've put this ladder up to check to be like, did we get it? Yeah, we got it. Well, hey. We're gonna wear garlands. We're gonna, you know... We're gonna attach one of its arms to a stick. Woohoo. Now, we saw their ship in the background of the last case, so maybe they interrupted the celebration? Because we know that they knew about the Golden Idol, or at least Oberon did. Oberon knew about the Golden Idol because Zubiri's father told him about it. So maybe they waltzed in. You know, they're just like, hey, we killed that Tower Dweller, so, like, come on in, random strangers. We don't mind, we're happy, and... Ooh. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can actually get from this. Hello. Thank you, Zubiri. I have made note of these incantations. This old language is strange to me, but hopefully the council will agree to let you out of prison. Yeah, beads that consist of colourful ornaments. Code to initialize override. Biprom. It should tilt its head. Commands to destroy it. Terry Tresno, Terry Nip. Okay. One part of a wooden cube. Just say these words in the correct order, loud and clear. They are special commands in Old Lemurian that will grant you control of that entity so you can direct it to destroy itself. No longer will your village be hostage to this dark creature. February 17th, 1741. It is day 37 on the island. Who could have killed Tissa? It cannot have been the automaton. It does not move. I hope someone lets me out of here soon. It is very dull in this cell, but at least Jayan visits me regularly. Oh, I'm glad they're mates. I'm glad about that. February 18th, 1741. It is day 38 on the island. Jayan has told me that Oberon Geller has arrived on the island. How did he find out that this place is linked to the myth of the Fountain of Youth? That man has no morals. I fear what would happen were he to get his hands on the golden idol. So I assume that either Zubiri must have figured out, or his father must have let him in on it, that Oberon was manipulating events in the Spider of Lanka. Interesting that he knows it's an automaton. Before he indicated that he had some idea of what it was, but by this point he's gone, no, it's definitely an automaton. We know that the ancient Lemurians were very technologically advanced. And it seems those stories have been passed down, you know, to Zubiri through his father. A wooden cube that consists of two parts. One part of a wooden cube. Okay. So yeah, B prom. It's like a, you know, it's like a stop. Stop the presses. And then the command to destroy it is Terry Tresno, Terry Nip, but that's not what was... Yeah, B prom, Tagana Tresno. That's something else. Yep, there's the code that is on Lavu's necklace. A massive seemingly immovable stone door. Ooh. Old Lemurian, B bib bol bolly ket ib bazur utu suk suki biket biketi bazur. For bigger numbers, just multiply bazur. For example, bib bazur is 24. Okay. I'ma just leave you for a minute. Essential verbs, Nagana is take, Tagana is give, prom is stop, Terry is destroy. Essential nouns, Tresno, tool, Nip, self, Hora, heat, Gad, lifespan, Bryn, matter, Apol, mind. Here's the thing, we know that Lavu has access to this area. We know that she has access to this area, and here she's saying, this old language is strange to me. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. You're at least somewhat familiar with it. Okay, so this is... Yeah, this is numbers. Okay, I get it. So I was like, what does this mean? I don't do numbers. So this, you know, I would assume this is one... Wait, no. No, it has to go down like this. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And so that is 2 times 12 equals 24. Okay, I get it. I get what do. I have discovered an intact universal transfer device in the destroyed city of Xenopolis after the cleansing. However, the device is out of reach. I can operate it remotely. The ancient automaton has retained its acute hearing. Our ancestors have been very cunning and implemented a number of restrictions. The automaton aims the device only at the one who issues the vocal instructions. It does not respond to commands given by a target below the age of 15. That explains why she'd look after the children. Why she'd choose to look after them. Not just so the fact that she can continue on like this, oh, there's a mysterious creature living in the tower and we should be afraid of it. Be afraid of it, kids. Like, not just for that, but she's ensuring that they reach the age of 15. She's nurturing them, making sure they get to an age where she can then harvest their life. So the device is out of reach, so this is the destroyed city of Xenopolis. Also, universal transfer device. She doesn't refer to it as the golden idol. She refers to it as a universal transfer device. She knows exactly what it is. Also, the cleansing. Now, Here's what I'm thinking. Some of the history has to be true. All of the best lies have basis in truth. So the idea of there was this great tragedy, some arsehole forced us out of our home, there was a cleansing, and we had to flee, and then we found this place, the destroyed city of Xenopolis. So that part is true. It's the later bit, the bit about like, oh no, there was a terrifying beast in the tower and we have to put on buckets. Like, that's the bullshit part. So there was a cleansing. There was this incident and everyone had to flee. I guess my question is, how did Lavu get this started? I guess maybe Lavu was maybe Lavu was some kind of scientist. Maybe she was one of the smartest people in whatever was left of the tribe. Because if she's the smart one, and this is a society that is based on invention, if she's the smart one, people are gonna naturally listen to her. And then she's taking care of their children, and she's telling them this story about monsters, and eventually, the other people are gonna die off. The kids are gonna grow up. And they're just gonna believe her bullshit. They're gonna believe it hook, line, and sinker. This is interesting. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take a picture of this screen because I want to see what is being said in other places. So let's just... Okay. There we go. Let me leave. Okay. So... Yeah, Nagana take... So, take matter lifespan. So yeah, it's telling the automaton, here's what you need to set the idol to. Take matter lifespan, Bulbasaur. So that's 3 times 12, that would be 36. That's a thought. 36 what? 36 what? Because let's be honest, our options are 36 days, 36 months, or 36 years, because it's not... The golden idol, it's not that it has like, oh, it automatically goes for years. It's dependent on how long you press down the lever. If you just do a little like boop boop, like it's only going to take a very small amount of your lifespan. But if you hold it down for like a minute, like that person is dust. If you remember, I think he was called Gideon Bell, the gentleman with the blue hair in the main game, because he wouldn't tell Lazarus Hurst the secret entrance to the palace, because Gideon was like cousins with the king or something. Because he wouldn't tell Lazarus Hurst, here's how to get into the palace secretly, and because he was he wouldn't get a job, and he was partying, and he had weird hair, and because of all of those things, he got the harshest punishment in the New Order Party's history. Was it the New Order Party? I can't remember, but he got the biggest punishment in the Order's history, and I swear down it was something like 88 years. It was something huge, and because of that, he was skeletal. He was skeletal. But, Setul, he wasn't really skeletal. And if 36 years had been taken, Lavu would look really young. I think it's 36 months. I think they're taking 36 months. You wouldn't really notice someone getting younger by 36 months, because that's 3 years. That's just 3 years. And that guy, Setul, he was really old. 3 years could have killed him. 3 years absolutely could have killed him. So yeah, she's just been taking 3 years at a time. And then be prom. So it's one stop, one stop, one stop. And then Tagana, so that is give tool. So that would be give tool. It's using the golden idol. Here's my thought. No, this one. Excuse me. Yeah, the command to destroy it. Terry Tresno, Terry Nip. So that is... Oh, so he was... So Zubiri realized clearly there has to be something going on with a universal transfer device, and so he was like, destroy tool, destroy self. Here's the thing, it had to have been Lavu who gave this code. Because from what I understand, even she didn't know the code. Even she didn't know this. Zubiri knew it because of, you know, his dad. But she didn't. So she takes the golden idol. I guess my question is, clearly it has been destroyed. Did she give the order for it to destroy itself, and that just isn't on the printout, because that was its last order? Or did she leave it be, and is this something else? I mean, we still have more areas to look at. Yeah, we've grabbed everything from here. Well, hello there. See, this is your picture. Mind reading is just one of the many magical powers that I possess. Let me just go back to my timer. There we go. There we go. Okay, mind reading is just one of the many magical powers that I possess. Your so-called tower dweller will have no chance against me and my compatriot. A surgical kit. A crayon. A deck of blank cards. A card with a picture of a flower. A loaded pistol. There's the letter again. Boop, 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 boop. This is a miracle. How could you know? So it's Yeah, a crayon and a card with a picture of a flower. It's magic for kids. It's magic for kids. But because these people have never seen anything like this, they're just, oh my god, he's got magic. He's got magic. Flippin' heck. What do you think of these foreign visitors, Cooler? Can we trust them? At this point, I think it is worth trying. This man appears to possess strange powers. You are a powerful magician. Perhaps you can indeed stand against Tower Dweller. We desperately need help. It stripped the flesh from our last sentinel. We will show you the way. A rock for a hem is a rock well spent. A piece of rope, a stone knife, a wooden cube that consists of 2 parts. So, yeah, he's walking away. He's walking away, and... No, this one. Jayan and Zubiri are mates. And Jayan knows Oberon. To be fair, he never met Oberon, he met Albert, though. He met Albert in the second case where his, the girl he was interested in died. Stop meddling. Only a new sentinel can keep me at bay. So, Lavu's losing control. Lavu is losing control. She's trying to... That was her motto, like, preserve the old ways, or something along those lines. And it's all just falling apart. They've decided, no, we're going to kill Tower Dweller. We're going to kill it. And she's trying to get them back on track, but it's all go. It's all go. Ah, he is reading minds again. He did that to me on the ship, and it gave me the creeps. No man should have the power to peer into another man's head. A clay ball. A dagger. A container with black powder. A small ruby. A pipe. A pouch with tobacco. A coil of rope. And there's the letter again. So, okay, so we've got 2 people with rope, but again, we know that Jayan and Zubiri are friends. We know that they're friends. And this guy, like, here's the thing, why would Albert free Zubiri? Why would he do that? Yeah, I think it's far more likely that Jayan is the one being like, okay, buddy, I'm gonna get you out of here. So Albert believes that Oberon can read minds. To be fair, Albert doesn't. He doesn't strike me as the sharpest tool in the shed. Wait, what are you doing? Wait, is this gunpowder? Are you turning a coconut into a bomb? Flippin' heck. I cannot understand what you are saying. Your voice and your words are strange. Speak like a normal person, bless him. Yeah, Albert doesn't speak Lemurian. Oberon does, but Albert doesn't. The good and bad questions. Good, can I help you? Bad, how does this work? It can be dangerous to be too curious. Yeah, again, she's manipulating the kids. Don't be curious, just accept what you're told. Bad, how old are you? Each villager is born under a different star which grants a lifespan that can be shorter or longer. It is rude to ask an adult how old they are. So that's why no one's... If Lavu was one of the first settlers here, if she was here with that original group that were banished from wherever they had come from, she's lived an awfully long time. And I was saying before, like, why would no one have noticed? Well, to be fair, I said, like, why would no one have noticed her getting older and younger? But she was only taking 3 years from each sentinel. No one's going to notice that. But if she's teaching them, oh, it depends on which star you're born under, that affects your lifespan, then the idea that Lavu has just been here for generations and generations and generations, of course that makes sense. Of course she was born under a really lucky star that grants her this amazingly long lifespan. I like that. I really like that it was the woman teaching the kids. because that makes so much sense. The woman teaching the kids, because they'd never suspect her, because they've been taught this their entire life by her. So like, yeah, of course there's a monster in the tower. Of course you just are immortal. Like, this makes sense to us. Oh. Hey stranger, what is that powder? Can I have some of it? Hey, will you be joining the villagers like the previous newcomers? Okay. Okay. I'm so taken with this. I'm so taken with this, and just Lavu, you sneaky bitch. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's go to here. There goes my timer. But again, this will end whenever it ends. Let's see. Oh, bloody hell. Flipping heck. Okay, this is all story stuff, so I'll leave this till last. Okay. Would this be... No. Okay. While in the tower, the golden idol could target only the... What do we have? Only the speaker of the voice. Yeah, it only... Where is it? The voice command. It would only target the person who was speaking to it. That is... You know what, let me pull up that picture again. So that is... Nagana is take. Take matter. And then Gad is lifespan. If I can find lifespan, there we go. Then Tagana is give. Give matter lifespan. And Tagana Tresno is give tool. Okay. A long time ago, after the arrival of the ship in the tunnel. Okay. I think... Yeah, this is... Lavu Mata found the golden idol. This is reading very similar to this. And therefore, Lavu Mata created the myth of the Tower Dweller. Something along those lines. Okay, let's start filling this in. No. Lavu Mata found the golden idol. It could be used only with a voice command, and it could target only the speaker of the voice command. Therefore, Lavu Mata created the myth of the Tower Dweller. So for centuries, my thought was, do we have... No, we don't have Sentinel. No, it would be villagers. So for centuries, the villagers would give the take matter, lifespan, command. Do we have, where is it? Right there. Command, and no, right there. Lavu matter would steal their lifespan for themselves. Okay, then after the arrival of the ship, here's the thing, I want to take a look at this because there are, like this for example, like there are things where I'm kind of like, I have questions and I want to get as much as I can. Yeah, the ladder came afterwards, so this must be when the when Oberon and Albert first arrived. So this it's not as long as I don't know, let's say 14 days, because I feel like a lot of the gaps were 14 days worth, but it's maybe 7 days, maybe a week, something like that. Yeah, and they're all amazed by the fact that he can read minds. Sure. You're lying to him, claiming you have no idea about this Lemurian stuff. They're drawing attention. What is that powder? Can I have some of it? He's making a bomb. He's making a bomb. Oh my god, he's making a bomb. He's making a bomb. Dodoy. So this isn't Lavu shutting it down. Lavu gets the golden idol and she hides it, and then a bit later, through the powers of magic, my friend's gonna chuck this clay bowl, this clay vase, whatever the fuck it was. He's gonna chuck this clay doodad at it, and then I will make fire. Oh my god, it's totally not a bomb. So they just exploded it. They exploded it. And then everyone's happy. They're putting on... They must be celebrating. Everyone's wearing wreaths. Like, this... This has to be Lavu's. This has to be Lavu's. There's yellow flowers, and she's the only one with yellow flowers. Yeah, he would have killed me. So there's... I'm not entirely sure how they've ended up here, because this is the sole entrance and exit to the commune. But they've wound up here and... They I guess maybe what happened was, because obviously by the time they exploded the Tower Dweller, the golden idol was gone. Lavu already had it. So I guess maybe they exploded it, they put the ladder up, go across, and then, oh shit, it's not here. It's not here. Zubiri's dad must have been talking bullshit. And maybe... Because this is a really weird place for a celebration to go. So maybe they were leaving? Maybe they were like, hey, we'll cheer you on with this, with the arm we've nicked from Tower Dweller. Yeah, bye, our saviors. And then shit's gone down. Shit's really gone down. Okay. Okay, so this is talking about Zubiri getting out of prison. So this isn't either Albert or Oberon. I'm talking about this first gap because it's golden. That'd work. The foreign visitors went to the tower and I'm like, is exploded on there? No, it'd be destroyed. And destroyed Tower Dweller and were rewarded with I mean, clearly they weren't given the idol. Clearly they weren't given that because Lavu's over here saying that, like, no, stop him. You have no idea what you've done. I would have dealt with them. Like, she's not going to have given that to them. The shiny baubles. The shiny baubles. Yeah, I think, because obviously from their perspective, it's just, oh, you want the things that our kids play with, And I mean, where is it? Yeah, back here. He's already gotten a ruby. He's already taken that from one of the kids. Hey, editing Callista here. Now, I wouldn't normally do this, however, whilst I was editing, I realised a flaw in my logic, and I just wanted to go over what I realised. I was saying that Albert had nicked the ruby from one of the kids. He didn't, he was given it by Jayan. What Jayan said, a rock for a hem is a rock well spent. On this island, rubies are worthless. They're just rocks, and Jayan has no intention of leaving this commune. He likes it here. So, what better way to spend a rock than to trade it with Albert for some of his rope? That's what Jayan was getting at. That's why Albert has the ruby. Now, presumably, Albert and Oberon just asked the villagers for the gemstones because they realised, hey, they don't really have much value here, so we can ask for them, no problem. But yeah, I was saying at the time that Albert had nicked the gem from a kid. No. Jayan gave it him in exchange for some of his rope. I realised that whilst I was editing, so I just wanted to insert that in here. Yeah, what else would they have that they'd ask for? So they've gone up. They've exploded Tower Dweller. Okay, we don't have the golden idol. It's clearly gone. Ba. And the villagers have said, hey, what can we give you? Thank you so much. We're throwing, we've got garlands. We're, having a parade. We've built a float in your honour. What can we give you? Oh, then why don't you give us your kids' toys? Our kids' toys? Yeah, give us your kids' toys. Okay. Alright, that seems fair. Yeah, we have riches. We don't have jewels, but we have riches. However, prior to that, Lavu Mata had used the give tool command and had obtained the golden idol. That's a thought. It's not a good angle. It's not a good angle, but it's long and thin. I'd say that'd fit. Because where on her person would she be able to hide the golden idol? Where would she be able to hide that? She wouldn't. She'd need something to carry it in. So she's been carrying the golden idol in this. And that's why she wouldn't have that bag earlier, because I was thinking, I haven't seen anyone walking around with a bag. If someone had, like, a consistent bag, I think that would be on their person, you know, in earlier, you know, chapters. But I haven't seen that. But she wouldn't have, because she only had the golden idol recently. So she was using that to disguise the fact that she had the idol. That's why her flowers are here. I think I'm on the right track there. I think that's where she was storing the golden idol. And yeah, I think Jayan and Zubiri are mates. They're mates. He got a rope to help him out because he's like, oh shit, it's that Oberon Geller guy. I don't like him. Zubiri don't like him. We're gonna go mess him up. Jayan G released Zubiri Kara from the... Do we have prison? Do we have... Yep, from the prison. And they followed the celebrating... Oh, celebrating villagers. And then in the tunnel. So here, use the blank blank. This is the golden idol. In which case we must be talking about Lavu. Lavu Mata used the golden idol. I just want to read this through. Because I don't necessarily have, like, a concrete, like, timeline of events. This is getting a bit messy. This is getting a bit messy. I think something must have happened here. Something must have happened here. Because this pillar is bust. And these are yellow flowers. She's the only one in yellow, therefore this must be her bag. She must have been carrying the golden idol in this thing because she hasn't had this bag before she picked up the golden idol. So I think... Yeah, here's what I think happened. Here's what I think happened. Oberon and Albert rock up. Hey, we can get rid of Tower Dweller. Look, I'm an amazing magician. Albert, you make a bomb. They explode it. They go across. They see, oh shit, the golden idol isn't here. Zubiri's dad must have been talking out of his arse. Meanwhile, the villagers are like, hey, how can we thank you? They're like, hey, if we're here, we might as well take their money. So they take all of the jewels. They take all of the gemstones. They get, you know, they have garlands put on them. They're leaving. This is like a farewell. It's all of the council elders. It's all the council members saying like, hey, thank you so much. We're going to wave you goodbye. Lavu comes in. She removes the golden idol from this bag and she tries to shoot this pillar. But it doesn't go all the way through. At which point people are freaking out up here. She must have ran up. And then something happened. I'm noticing that Kula's garland, it's been torn. And she's like, oh, he would have killed me if it were not for you. She's like running into him like, save me, oh. Yeah, I think they were leaving and she tried to use the golden idol on the stone pillar to try to kill the foreign visitors. If anyone's doing any disarming, it's Jayan. He's the Blade Master. Jayan G disarmed... Jayan G disarmed Lavu Mata. So I think what must have happened, she ran up here like, no, I'm gonna get him. And Jayan said, not today, bitch. And he karate chopped her. I may or may not be exaggerating for dramatic effect, but he grabbed her. He's tied her up. This is... I'm thinking this... either of them, either Jayan or Zubiri, could have taken the golden idol. What I have given him is the most dangerous device I know of. If he's saying I gave him the most dangerous device I know of, the golden idol, so it's... I think this would make the most sense, and Zubiri Kera took the golden idol. Suddenly... I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you there. That would explain why her garland has been torn and why she's rushing into Zubiri's arms. Yeah, he would have killed me. So... I think this is Oberon. Albert's just standing there like a fucking lemon, let's be honest. Albert doesn't know what the hell is happening. Albert doesn't speak the language. Albert's just like, oh, I build bombs and now I cross a bridge and I have a garland on. Like, he doesn't know what the hell is happening. Suddenly, Oberon Geller took... That's cooler. Took Cooler Sterner as a hostage. Zubiri Kera surrendered the golden idol and then okay this is gonna be my final recap of how I think everything went down here. So obviously Zubiri, he thinks he can trust Lavu. He gives her the information to destroy the thing. She's like, yeah, nah, I'm just going to take the idol for myself. Meanwhile, Jayan is like, I'm going to help my friend out. I'm going to break him out of prison. These two, maybe... This has to be a few days. Then again, this could be... The other timelines could have been long because they had large stretches of time. This could be on the same day. This could be on the same day. It could just be a few hours later, but because it's such a shorter timeline, it's more spaced out, if that makes sense. But either way, Oberon and Albert, they explode the Tower Dweller. The Golden Idol isn't there. They're disappointed, but the villagers... They let their kids play with rubies and sapphires, so they're like, hey, we'll take all your gemstones, y'all don't realise how much that is worth, thanks. And they're being paraded out. We're gonna say goodbye to you, thanks for killing Tower Dweller, I've got a stick on an arm, I'm happy as Larry. Lavu, meanwhile, sneaks up, she's hiding the golden idol in a little bag and she whips it out, and presumably as they're crossing the bridge, she tries to destroy it, but it doesn't go all the way through. They're panicking up there, she runs up, so that she'll have a better shot. Jayan and Zubiri, I don't know, maybe they were behind her, I'm not entirely sure, but they grab her, they've got the golden idol. Oberon grabs Cooler, he's got her over here, he's saying, give me the idol or I'll push her off. Zubiri's like, I don't want any more bloodshed, tosses him the idol, she runs, he then fires at the bridge, like, don't follow us. He's just there like, oh? What? Like, look at that face. This man does not know what is going on. And she's just there being like, no, I'm gonna get old. And he's just going mental. He's pissed as hell. And the arm has been left forgotten on the floor. I like that. I'm very taken with that. Just, I'm gonna take Tower Dweller's arm and I'm gonna attach it to a stick. I find that very amusing. But yeah, I think that is a pretty decent timeline of how this all happened, I think. So yeah, Zubiri Kera surrendered the golden idol, and Oberon Geller, what would that be? Destroyed the stone bridge and left. There we go. When Lavu Mata discovered that Zubiri knew the override codes, she quickly went to the tower and instead of giving the self-destruct command, instructed the ancient Lemurian automaton to give the golden idol to her. Zubiri, we want you to replace Mata in the council and share your knowledge with the village. He is becoming too powerful. Perhaps I should stop him before it is too late. But wait, he can read my mind. He already knows I have these thoughts. I have no choice. I have to act now. And that's the beginning of the game. That's something. I'm sorry, that's beautiful. Now we know why Albert pushed Oberon off that cliff. It's because he... Albert, you idiot. I bless you, Albert. Bless you. He confused a child's magic trick for actual magical powers. And so he was like, right, I've got to push him off a cliff. I've got to push him off a cliff because he can read my mind. Again, Colour Grey have a history of doing this, where very intelligent characters, they get screwed over by their own intelligence. Lazarus Huss at the end, of the main game, you know, he had all of this power, and what happened to him? He got exploded by a cannon. Like, oh, you have all of this magic? Protect yourself against a cannonball. You can't. Oberon, who is this massive manipulator, an extraordinary manipulator. Well, he manipulated too good because now Albert thinks he's got actual magical powers. And he's like, oh shit, I've thought about killing him. So he's gonna kill me, so I've got to do it now. Like, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Thank you for playing the Lemurian Vampire. Oh, thank you for making it. I like that. I like that. That was good. That was a good end. I liked how it all tied round to the beginning of the main game, because that was a thought, like, why did Albert betray Oberon like that? And it's because he legit believed that the man had magic powers and that he could read minds. Oberon was so smart and he was so proud of his intelligence. He was so like, oh, I'm the best. I'm so superior to everyone. Look at how intelligent I am. Hey, Albert, I can read your mind. You know, I'm so smart. And Albert believed him completely and utterly, and that was Oberon's downfall. The fact that he could manipulate so well that he manipulated someone into legitimately believing that he could read minds. That was fantastic. That was fantastic. I really enjoyed the Lemurian Vampire. I think I enjoyed that more than the Spider of Lanka. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the Spider of Lanka, but I don't know, there was just something about the Lemurian Vampire that it hit me just right. It hit me just right. That was deeply satisfying. Deeply satisfying. I really enjoyed myself there. And once again, I have to say goodbye. I have to say goodbye to the case of the Golden Idol. I said it at the start of this. It's really a shame that this game is coming to an end. But, you know, I hope that they do continue making games in this genre. If they're finished with the story of the Golden Idol, fair dues. Like, if they don't want to make a game in this setting again, I'd be fine with that. I think all of my questions have been answered. But I do hope that they keep making games in this genre, because I think this is a very undervalued, underloved genre, and I would love to see more games like this. This was fantastic. A fantastic end to a fantastic story. 10 out of 10. I loved this. I really loved this. All right. I think I'm going to bring this episode to a close. In the next one, we return to the Dark Side Detective. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.